and guys who do not strike out many.
Yeah, the first offering of the game misses the mark. We pitched the bulk of the year with the Nationals.
Splits Nats, Cardinals.
Here comes a 2-1. Contreras fouled.
You told me, listen, the first 25 pitches are going to be into a right-handed hitter. I don't care what the count is. I don't care what the situation is. I want to establish into those right-handed hitters. And tonight we've already seen a changeup, and we've seen here comes a fastball away. Just a different guy now.
Contreras swings and misses. John Lester strikes out his former battery mate to begin tonight's game.
Lester.
I mean, who are we putting in that category? I gotta say, Schwindel gets a piece of it and drops it in front of Bader. And a base knock for Frank Schwindel. Happ in on that right side. And there's a strike. Broken bat roller. DeYoung flips Sosa, and that's all they get. You know, coming back from the back issue caused him to miss a ton of time. It's been hard, but he has been good. And even I grew up. I mean, I know that there are people my age that are the little handheld. Remember the handheld
Game Boy?
Mattel football?
Oh no, I don't remember that. His defense, and then you know, it'd tell you the result of the play. But electric football was the best.
John Lester could be his final regular season start as he paints the corner.
Game last night gives Cubs a brief 3-2 lead.
It was not. Back up the middle, and that's a base hit. So Trace Thompson with a single, leadoff man aboard in front of Alcantara. Bags in the JD Martinez trade. On the ground to third, Arenado unloads quickly. Sosa and a double play. But I thought,
yeah,
they played good defense. Yeah. I still don't know that. Again, I'm just saying, Statcast stat to turn the highest rate of ground balls into outs. By the way, they did that as a simple way. I mean, it's not perfect, but if you turn the highest percentage of ground balls into outs, you're doing a good job. Right there, a fly.
Wayne ran down Mets, and Wayne told us a funny story. Janeshui is a unique name. I think there are a lot of guys named Janeshui.
No, you don't.
So he went up to him in spring.
Bounce to third, Arenado. Fargas. Have anybody screw your name up, right? Ever?
Yeah, my name's a weird name.
So there's something visually, maybe, where we both have names. That's the truth.
Scrambini. I like that.
Yeah.
My bigger issue was when I would go to Montreal.
Sure.
Because my roots are French-Canadian.
Yeah.
French-Canadian name. And up there,
I feel like I can hear people. It's like I can hear their brain. And even when they want to be really positive, it's right there. John Shambi, Jim Day.
There are a lot of vowels in those names. I held the theory that catchers against their former battery mates see them well and typically hit them well. I mean, it stands to reason they'd have a little bit of an edge.
Oh, and Wilson.
Now John's turn to try to influence the umpire, but that's good.
Watching the pitches come straight at you that way. How do you feel about that theory?
Yeah.
Question the minute if he announces retirement at the end of this year or whenever it's going to be. Is he?
The writers will vote him in. I mean, thought process, and I'm afraid he's going to come up a little bit short.
But not having won it, and yet I think that postseason mark, 251, the ERA.
It's probably Jack Morris, who's in. The one that works against him is probably Andy Pettit. Maybe not elite, maybe not what the Hall of Fame voters.
You know, it's nothing to be. Arenado can't come down with it. Duffy with the knock. So he's hitting 12 in a row and scrambles into second with a 1-out double. And I think for a stretch you'd sit there and say, do they try and bring Seager back? Trey Turner's been amazing. Who do you have? Somebody next? That one line and over to Young around third, and nope, being held up. You got O'Neill out there. He's got a good arm. It's accurate and it's strong.
Yeah, that kind of. Literally limping to the finish line here. Here, Andre Dawson won it with the Cubs on the last place team, and George Bell with the American League MVP.
The direction that it's always seemed to take. Outside. And Lester frustrated. Alcantara.
I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
No.
It's not that big of a deal. It's baseball we're talking about here. But
yes. John Lester. Let's push foul it out. Duffy, Thompson, Alcantara on the bases. That one outside. And now it's out. Lester deals.
Initially, I would have found it off-putting, I'm sure.
2-2. Harrison Bader counting for the only run.
Tapper should get you 3.
And Giambrone is.
Mechanically, it looked like more like he was trying to bunt for a hit and popping up to the pitcher.
Out to short, DeYoung to Sosa, and they get out of it.
For that decade, and then in 2001, Sammy Sosa became the first player in baseball history to slug.
Here, ball 1, no strikes. And that one in there.
On the cusp.
I think they've matched
tied,
it, right?
67.
16 with the Oakland A's.
He's a Chicago area guy, Tyler. One with 8 home runs.
Chop to third. Arenado backs up and throws him out. And that one rolled to third. Arenado. Tag. Did they get him?
I don't think he got him. See any argument from Craig Driver or from Castillo, so it must be that Goldschmidt did apply the tag. Cubs are going to challenge this one. Yeah, he didn't get him.
Nope. So safe is the call. Greg Gibson, the crew chief. Rob Drake at first. On the ground, softly hit. Arenado go to second for 1, and that's all they get.
A lot of conversations, but just not knowing what's going to may present itself.
Yes. Sort of condensed into a short window.
Little views going forward.
Yep. Here's a 3-0 half. And ball 4, so now 2 aboard. And ball 1 to Duffy. Matt.
Cardinal bullpen right now.
It's been pretty amazing. The Cubs have now had base runners. (3-1). And so now with ball 4, the bases loaded, 2 down. And this one drilled out to center. Bader back, racing back, and that's gone. It's a grand slam. Trace Thompson. It just got out, and Thompson gives the Cubs a 4-1 lead.
Thompson kind of threw him a cookie over the heart of the plate, and Thompson ate the cookie in one big bite.
So his first big league grand slam, and Trace Thompson was not in.
Bader streaking out as if he had a shot at it, but he ran out of room. Good the Cardinal defense is, and that wasn't an easy play. It was ruled a base hit. It's a play we've seen Arenado make a lot. Wow.